Morning, Martin.
What do you want?
Time for a road trip.
Oh, that's good, because there's nothing in this. Let's go. Hang on, I need clothes.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. So Martin, we've made it to Gotham. Have you any idea why we're at Gotham?
To find Batman?
Well, kind of, because our next stop is into Northampton, and we're going to go to Batman's Drive.
Let's go and find Batman!
Woohoo!
So here we are in Lone Pine Court in Brixworth, and you may be asking, why have we come to Lone Pine Court? Well, you just saw us at the home of Mercedes-AMG. The little known fact, Mercedes-AMG started in this tower right here. So a fun fact about why this road is called Batsman's Drive. Now, Batsman's Drive is actually named after Northampton's favourite sport, golf, and it's to do with the bats that they use to hit the balls. So this is where Batsman's Drive originates from, because it's quite a high-class area here. They can afford to go and take their golf bats to the golf course. So, despite what you may be thinking, a lot of people believe that Bacon Roads actually follows the theme of this estate, named after famous people. You may then presume that could be Francis Bacon, but you'd actually be wrong. It's actually to do with the bacon itself and the definition of the word of bacon. And the word bacon actually comes from how the fat from the meat ends up on your grill pan, baked on. They are the hardest things to wash, and that's how bacon got its name. And of course, no one likes their bacon unless you can have fried potatoes with it. I am, of course, talking about a full English. Now, you may wonder, why is there a random house here that is adorned with the sign Potato Hall? There used to be a road here for the Potato Hall. And yes, you're right. Back in the olden days, Northampton was quite a poor county, and they actually started building their houses out of potatoes. You heard about the southern apricot village. Well, this was the northern potato district. And so the house that was here was made out of potatoes. It did go mouldy. Yep. So for our next stop, we're actually going to get on the bus because it's only just up the road. So let's have a look and see. Right. To the car.
The car.
Now, a lot of people may think that Bell End is actually named after the historic Bell Inn pub, which is now shut behind John here, or the Mott and Bailey, which would have presumably had a bell tower. But in fact, we've done some extensive research and have found out it's actually named after Richard at number 69. He's a right Now, the interesting thing about the origins of Pudding Bag Lane is actually its name and where it came from. Now, most people think that it's to do with the old stories about maybe a Christmas pudding or little Tom running down the lane, that kind of thing. But it's actually to do with one lady, Nora. Nora was once baking a cake and she forgot the name of the tin you put it in, hence the word pudding bag. So it would be very easy to presume that Titty Ho was named after the Titty Ho Motor Co. Just over the road at Titty Ho Motor Co. But it isn't. what this is actually named after was a very excited sailor. Now, I've been doing some extensive research as to why this road is called Butts Road. And of course, as we already know, this is the only Butts Road in Northamptonshire so far. However, I've now done some research, and what I can tell you is the reason it's called Butts Road is actually to do with the word rear. On this road, cars are only allowed to travel in a backwards direction. Any car found travelling forward, ignore that one, will be fined £1,000 and forced to do 600 sit-ups. Pie corner, and that's it.
Cool. Okay, I'm just going to quickly check that recording. Ooh, the new Aston Martin.
Guys, there seems to be a grave error.
Yeah.
I've just said that this is the only Butts Road in Northamptonshire. There's another one. Act normal when John comes back.
Oh, hi there, John. I was just talking to the camera about some other stuff that's not related to this film.
What are you telling me?
He edits this. I don't know how he's not going to find out because he edits all of this. But I've now got to tell him the bad news.
Hi there, John. Oh, fine, I'll tell you, John, I've just had some bad news. The producers have just been in touch.
That's John.
I just told you there was only one Butts Road in Northamptonshire.
Yeah, there is. We're here.
Yeah,
Well, we're leaving here.
there's another one.
What?
I've double butted.
Oh. Well, we just got drenched out in the rain for that video. It was all rubbish.
No, because the backward vehicle thing was correct. Now you have to put it in the main one. But everything else was completely factual. It's just there's another Butts Road, so I have to remember the other
I'm
facts.
just reversing on Butts Road. Hold on.
Oh, well, of course, it's the only way you're allowed to go. I'm going to turn the camera off in case you happen to break the law. And the interesting thing about this Butts Road, I've actually already mentioned when we were in the car. If only I could remember to turn my microphone on. This was called Butts Road after the sign kept getting dirty. Therefore, they decided that a dirty butt was the best butt in Northamptonshire. So John's let me come into the car to explain this fact because it was a little bit torrential out there. So, John, do you know why Butts Road is called Butts Road?
No, I don't think so.
Well, it actually has a lot to do with the manner of driving in this area. Now, about 20 years ago, when Ford released the new Focus RS, do you remember that era? Oh, good cars.
Good old 5-cylinder turbo, a Volvo engine, interestingly.
There we go. There was this bizarre moment where this road was known for burnouts and lots of skidding. And in dedication of those skid marks, the road was renamed to Butts Road. Now, you may be wondering why this is called Pie Corner, and it's actually very interesting because this is the southernmost corner of the Northampton pie rectangle. What do I mean by that? Well, pies made within the Northamptonshire pie rectangle can officially be called Northamptonshire pies, and Pie Corner here sits on one of those southerly corners.